don't take anything at face value, ask questions. And because we've defined pretty much every energy, and it also creates a cognitive dissonance and then a hardwiring, blah, 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 blah. But we've defined almost every energy of everything and what it means. Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Dane. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness from lovely Australia, mate. Yeah, I know. Bad accent. Doesn't get better no matter how many times I come here. So you may or may not know, but I started a program recently called Universe Explorers, and it's a year-long program, and we started literally 2 days ago. And I made a video for the folks in there, and it was so well received, like there was so much comment about it contributing, that I'm doing something different. I'm sending you that video as a tour of consciousness. Now, depending on how we edit that thing, you might also get a little trip through my brain again. So, prepare yourself for that. But I think the info in there will be really helpful for you. So without further ado, darling, let's do some tour of consciousness, awarenessing sort of stuff about consciousness. And by the way, if these videos are a contribution, please like and consider subscribing, because when you do, it tells YouTube. Because if you don't notice, I don't do ads. Why? Because I don't like sitting through ads. I don't want you to have to. So there. And when you don't do ads, YouTube doesn't make any money, so they are less likely to promote the videos. Oh, I see how it works now. So you liking and subscribing and commenting would be a great gift. If these videos have been a contribution to you, your like, subscribe, and comment is one of the greatest gifts, one of the greatest ways of saying thank you. So, thank you. See you on the other side. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful people. It is I wanted to show you my new hairstyle, courtesy of my e-foil. Hi, I'm Dan, and I have a perfectly egg-shaped head with hair to match. No, just kidding. Actually, I wanted to, one of the things on this journey is pointing out the things that come up in real time, because even if they're not coming up for you then, they may, and it might be helpful. So after the call, I was in this space of just utter bliss. And then I started being like, okay, I got stuff to do. I got a lunch at 2. What am I going to do? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know about you, but whenever I get to that place, it goes downhill from there. That's not fun. Where's the joy? Truly, the space of miracles is the space of joy. Meme. And so the other thing that then happened almost immediately was I got really tired, which is something I've been experiencing since I've been in Australia. But so one of the things I want to point out is don't take anything at face value, ask questions. And because we've defined pretty much every energy, and it also creates a cognitive dissonance and then a hardwiring, blah, 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 blah. But we've defined almost every energy of everything and what it means. And so here I am with this tiredness, like I so wanted to go to sleep. And I was like, okay, I have today and tomorrow here, and then I'm going home. I have an e-foil right outside. I have a jet ski right outside. And I was like, no, I'm going to take a nap. And that's what I've been doing for the last month. I've been giving myself the freedom to do that. So I've barely ridden the e-foil, haven't gone jet skiing yet. And I was like, okay, you have a choice right now, dude. Even though you so want to go to sleep, what if you were living? 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 Did you hear that question? What if I were living? And I was like, okay, so what if I were living? And it was like, and in that was this thing where it was almost like impossible to overcome. And I'm like, even if I fall asleep on the fucking e-foil, I am going. I desire to be alive. And so it's like, if you're going to be alive, you're going to have to do things that are congruent with being alive. If you're going to have the life and living that you desire, your choices are what creates it. And I don't know about you, but one of the toughest things for me is when I really want to go to sleep, to actually get my ass up and do something active. And it sounds kind of weird. Anyway, there's all kinds of elements of that, oh my God, there. Oh, there, that's way better. So just, this is a journey where you get to create your life and living. And from there, what else is possible? And if you allow yourself to not define the energy. So one of the other things that you might notice is if you've been feeling really tired lately, there might be something like, am I tired or relaxed? Because as your body comes out of the fight or flight mode, as you tap into Uluru, for example, and the energy that it is, a lugar, the energy that is, places and spaces you know of that you've been to that bring you peace, tap into all of them simultaneously. You notice your body's going to relax. So what that means is, how much have you misidentified and misapplied relaxation as tiredness? I know I have, because I was on fucking fight or flight my whole life. I was either doing or sleeping. And I would stay awake at night till really late, until I was exhausted, and then I would go to sleep, and then I wake up tired, and then I make myself do more. That's fun. But what if what I'm trying to get to is, it's not what you think it is. It's not what it looks like. It's not what you've defined it as most of the time at this point, especially after starting this journey. What is it then? What is it that would be living for me? What if I were truly living, what would I choose? Sorry, I just saw this thing over here. Check this out. I don't know if you can see the angle. So it's at this angle. I'm like, why is that at an angle? And apparently it's at an angle because this should be, I can't quite make it happen, but that, wow, because somebody is a fucking idiot. Okay, that's why that's at an angle. Okay, I guess that's going to stay at an angle, because I ain't going to fix it today. But it feels like tiredness, and that's where you want to go. We tend to want to go to, oh, I got to turn my shower off. I wasn't planning on this video taking so long. Sorry. Hold a moment. Now you're in the shower with Dr. Dead. Yay. Tell your friends, Universe Explorers has some unexpected benefits. So, if you, it's so, I can't tell you how challenging it is and can be to push past what it looks like, especially when it's heavy, especially when it's contracted. And we have so dynamically contracted ourselves to do something, to make something to define everything into a tiny box, to contract ourselves. And what if you don't have to contract you anymore? I'm going around changing. Now I had to change the picture because it was off. What is going on? Why am I seeing all these things right now? I've been here a month. Haven't seen it before. Maybe something new is opening up as I relax and let something new in. So what if what's occurring is something totally new? So it's not wrong. It's not I'm tired. It's not I'm wrong. It's like, what if it's something totally different showing up and you're trying to put it in the old box? Now, this is going to be an exploration you need to do for you. Some questions. If I were truly living, what would I choose? If this isn't what I think it is, what could it be? If I could change this from what I think it is, what can I change it into? And what would I like to change it into? And what is this energy really? And what is the beautiful energy underneath this? Okay, so it has begun. The journey has begun. All right, beautifuls. Hopefully this helps. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful everything. Okay, but I'm going to go shower. Yeah, without you. Sorry, don't take it personally. I'm going to turn the camera off. Or I could create a after hours version of Universe Explorers. All right, you thought this one was expensive. Oh, wait till you see the price for that one. Okay, just kidding. Erase. Okay, talk about it. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, mwah, kisses. Okay, bye. Okay, how was that? Hopefully that was a contribution. And it's interesting to be able to explore things with people. And every time you choose something different, have it have the awareness that it actually is a contribution to all of us, because it's the space that we be that really opens up that for all of us. So thank you for you. Thank you for watching. And what if you truly being you are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? From lovely Australia. Bye-bye.